Hi, let me explain what happened earlier this evening. I ride an awful lot of the time on my own. I use GoPros, I use Insta360s, and when time allows I like to use my DJI drone. And the DJI drone, whilst being a very good drone, it's the Mini 2, it's the 249 gram, and I'm certified and regulated by the CAA to fly it. The software has its limitations from DJI. What it doesn't allow to do is for the drone to follow the motorcycle without a third-party application being installed on the controller. And that piece of software was being trialled yesterday with the idea that when I ride the African coast road, that the drone will be able to follow me whilst I ride. So what you're about to see is me testing the Litchi application that effectively creates a bond between the drone and the controller. So once I've launched the drone, wherever this goes, i.e. on my body when I'm riding my bike, the drone will follow. Let me just talk you through this. This is the first run. This is me setting up the Oculus protocol between the motorcycle. I'm carrying the drone controller between my legs as I ride and the drone. I've got no control over the drone at this point. Bottom left hand corner you can see the altitude, although that's somewhat skewed because I'm below sea level, and you can see the larger number increasing from 150 foot, 200 foot. That's the distance from when I set off. The miles per hour is the miles per hour of the motorcycle. What you're seeing here is run one that was successful, in the respect that I learned that the drone will max out at 19 miles per hour. Now the DJI drone will fly far faster, but there's a software lock on this umbilical connection that Litchi set up for the drone to operate only in normal mode. So it tops out at 19, and at 20 miles an hour it will automatically return home to the original destination point at around 1200 feet away from here. But here we can see I've absolutely got no control. This is the drone following the handset. So this is run 2. This is the fatal run. This is where it all goes a bit wrong for me, and I didn't expect my day to end here. We can see the drone drifting to the left, and obviously it's going to hit these trees. Once the drone had hit the tree, I actually, as you can hear the horn on the motorcycle, I actually drop my bike. I wasn't moving at the time. I actually dropped and it snapped the clutch lever off. I then had to walk the perimeter fence to try and find an access ingress route through that outer security fence from the old United States Air Force Base. Well, I've had to scramble over that fence for that old air base to find my drone that crashed, and it's there in the thicket. I'll show you. Can you see it? There. Look, that's my drone. That's my drone. And that's what I've got to get through to get to it. Let's see if I can get it without losing my eyes, and see what damage is caused. But there's my drone about 4 meters inside the thickest bramble you can see. Found a sapling guide stick thing. It's rotten, so I'm bashing it down, trying to make my way through the bloody jungle. Here we go. Oh, I've got it back, but I think I've lost every knuckle on my hand. I'm cut to shreds. But I've got my drone. Now I've got to get out of this Air Force Base before the Rozzers turn up. But I'm not doing follow me mode anymore. And I've smashed the clutch on the BSA clutch lever. Here we go. Oh,
I'm not made for crawling through these gaps in security fences. Fucking hell.
Covering the drone, I had to make my way out of the hole that was probably about 14 inches by 14 inches of this security fence, and my belt caught on the security fence, pulling my jeans down, and absolutely no doubt that my underpants came partially down, much to the surprise of the two ladies that had stopped in a horse box returning it to the local farm. I'm posting this video for entertainment purposes and to show you some of the challenges that are faced by myself and other motorcyclists that want to try to use new modern technologies such as drones and GoPros and 360 cameras to actually obtaining that footage. So yeah, this video is published for friends and family to understand what Crazy Cluffy does and the challenges that I have in trying to film whilst I ride. I will revisit the drone following me. I will just choose somewhere that isn't on the edge of an American Air Force base or quite as windy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, and if you think that these series of videos are interesting, please seriously think about hitting the subscribe button. Thanks very much for watching. Ride safe.